Hello students, welcome to the online lecture for the course of Industry Engineering. This is Professor S.V. Patel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the multiple activity chart. It is a chart which is used to record the activities of more than one subject. It may be worker, it may be equipment, and the charting is done on a common time scale. It shows the interrelationship between those two subjects for which the chart is prepared. The multiple activity chart is made to study the ideal time of man and machines. Ideal time is a time, it is a duration for which the operator is not performing any task, he is in a waiting condition, and for machine it is a time that is a non-optional time, the time or duration for which that machine is in a non-working condition. This multiple activity chart is also used to determine the number of machines that can be handled by one operator at a time. It is also used to determine how many operators are required in a teamwork. We learn the fundamentals of constructing this multiple activity chart. A multiple activity chart consists of a series of bars, that is columns, which are placed against the common time scale. So here in this multiple activity chart, we are supposed to use this stopwatch and we are supposed to record the time for the subjects under study. Each subject is allotted one bar and activities related to the subject are represented in that bar. So here suppose we are having two different subjects, one is a operator, one is a machine. In that case we are supposed to provide two different bars, one for each. The columns are placed against a common time scale which start at 0 and ends at the cycle time of the job. So here already I told you we are supposed to use the stopwatch and we are supposed to measure the time. The cycle time is nothing but a time which is consumed to accomplish all the activities within a given cycle. The task to be recorded is broken into smaller elements and time for each element is measured with the help of stopwatch. So here the total work is discretized into various subparts that are called as elements. The activities are then recorded in the chart in their respective columns. Here while preparing this chart, two symbols are used. The working is represented by a hatched column which is shown over here, and the ideal condition is represented by the blank column. For working, hatching lines are supposed to be drawn, and for the ideal condition the columns are blank one. So here we will try to prepare one multiple activity chart for given industrial condition. The operator engaged on a machine perform the following operations. The operator engaged on a machine performs following operations. First one, pick the job, place it between the jaws of hydraulic vise, 0.2 minute. Second activity, make the switch on to tightly hold the part, 0.08 minute. Third activity, make the switch on, start automatic cycle of the operation, 0.08 minute. Fourth activity, machining of the part on auto cycle, 1.5 minute. Fifth activity, pick up the machine job from the vise, 0.05 minute. Sixth activity, keep it in the tray, 0.05 minute. For these 6 activities, construct the multiple activity chart for the machining operation. So here they are given 6 different activities that operator is supposed to be performed on the machine, and it is asked to prepare the multiple activity chart. We'll start to prepare the chart for the same. So here we are supposed to start with the heading part. At the start we are supposed to mention the type of chart. This is the multiple activity chart, and that is for the present method. The task is machining of the component. The chart begins the part to be machined lying near the machine. Chart ends machine part lying in the container. The name of the person who has prepared the chart, charted by, and the date of charting. So initially we are supposed to prepare such kind of a table. The first column is for the time, then operator. After that there are 2 columns. In the first column there is a time for the operator, the symbol for the operator. Then at the right hand side, machine, the time consumed for the elements on the machine and the symbol for the same. So here we'll refer the given activities and we'll try to fill this table. The first activity, which is written in a red color, that is pick up the job, place it between the jaws of hydraulic vice, and it is activity of 0.2 minute. So here this activity will be performed by the operator. There is no any role of machine in this case. So we are supposed to fill this data for the operator. So here the time is a 0. In a description we are supposed to mention load the job, that is picking the job and loading on the machine. That's why load the job. This element will consume the 0.2 minute, so that 0.2 we have mentioned over here in a time. In a symbol we are supposed to draw the hatching lines. Okay, that is 45-degree parallel lines we are supposed to draw over here. As far as machine is concerned, machine is ideal during that time. There is no activity that is performed by the machine. So this portion will remain vacant. Second activity, that is make the switch on to tightly hold the part, and this element is performed by the worker. So here we are supposed to fill the data for the same. In the first column there is a 0 at the start. To load the job, total 0.2 minutes are consumed. So here we have mentioned 0.20. Then to make the switch to be on, 0.08 minutes are consumed. Here we are supposed to draw the hatching lines, that is section lines, 45-degree lines we are supposed to draw over here. During this element machine is ideal, so there is no need to write any data over here. As far as this cell is concerned, the value is 0.20 plus the time required to make the switch to be on, that is 0.08. 0.20 plus 0.08, that is 0.28. Now we'll go for the third activity, make the switch on, start automatic cycle of the operation. So this activity will be again performed by the worker, and machine is ideal during that time. So description, switch on, and it is consuming 0.08 minute. The total time required, that is 0.28 plus 0.08, that is 0.36, that is mentioned over here. The machine is ideal during that time, so there is no need to fill any data. In a symbol cell we are supposed to draw the section lines, hatching lines, 45-degree lines. The fourth activity, that is machining of the part on Atto cycle. As far as this fourth activity is concerned, this will be performed by the machine itself. the worker is ideal during that time. So here we'll mention for the operator ideal. As far as the machine part is concerned, machining of the part cycle, and it is for 1.5 minute. So in a time we are supposed to mention as a 1.5 symbol, that 45-degree lines, hatching lines, section lines we are supposed to draw over here. The operator is ideal. As far as cycle time is concerned, here 0.36 plus 1.5, that will become 1.86. we are supposed to write in this cell. The next activity, fifth activity, that is pick up the machine job from the voice, and that will be performed by the worker. So here pick the part. This element is consuming 0.05 minute. Here in this cell we are supposed to write the value 1.86 plus 0.05, that will become 1.95. The machine is idle during that time, no need to fill any data. The last activity, keep it in the tray, 0.05 minute. So that will be performed by the operator. So here keep in the tray, time required 0.05, draw the hatching lines over here. As far as machine is concerned, that is ideal. The time required for the same is 1.96 plus 0.05, that become 1.96, that we are supposed to write in this cell. At the last we are supposed to prepare the summary of the time for operator, summary of the time for the machine. So cycle time, total time required, time work per cycle, and percentage utilization we are supposed to mention. So here first of all we will prepare the summary for the operator. If you refer the total cycle time, it is 1.96, that is mentioned over here. The cycle time is nothing but time required to accomplish all the activities within a given work cycle. So there are total 6 activities, and to accomplish all these activities the time required is 1.96 minutes. The time for which the worker need to perform the activities is 0.46 minute, that is 0.2 plus 0.08 plus 0.08 plus 0.05 plus 0.05, that will become 0.46. So the percentage utilization, that is 0.46 divided by 1.96 into 100, that will become 23.4%. Similarly, we are supposed to prepare the summary for the machine. It will appear like this. Total cycle time we are knowing, it is 1.96. The time for which that machine is on, here it is 1.5, that is written in this cell. Percentage utilization, that is 1.5 divided by 1.96 into 100, that will become 76.6. So in this way we are supposed to prepare this multiple activity chart. Hope the concept is clear to you. With this we'll stop here. Thanks for your patience listening. Thank you.